breathed out by you. Your spirit wrote through men like a pen in the hand of a God who knew that we would need to know.
And here we are again with question 7 from the New City Catechism. The question is this: what does the law of God require? The answer is personal, perfect, and perpetual obedience. That we love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love our neighbor as ourselves. What God forbids should never be done, and what God commands should always be done. There are some important words here: personal, perfect, and perpetual. Personal means that's yours to do. Perfect means you don't make any mistakes. And perpetual means that it goes on and on and on. We don't pause God's laws and say, well, we can obey them now and not obey them later. It's kind of like this stop sign over here. There are traffic laws. I'm standing out on a road, and when someone drives down this road, it is just expected that people are going to obey that line. You'll notice that somebody bent that stop sign. That doesn't mean you don't have to stop. When people get down to this line, this place in the road, they're expected to obey the law. Let me tell you a little bit about laws, and then I'll show you from the Bible where Jesus told us how we can be different and obey this law. First of all, laws show us what we need to do, right? If there's a law, whether it's God's laws or man's laws, it says, well, in this case, it says, stop. And that's what you need to do. But did you know that laws also show us what we should not do? What we should do is stop. What we should not do is, right, go. Now that doesn't mean we have to stop forever, but we understand when we look at the laws that there are things we should do and things that we should not do. But let me tell you what the law can't do. The law can't change you. Cars coming down this road, seeing this stop sign, and if a person has a mind to just roll right on through and head on to the road, whether there's traffic or not, the stop sign can never change them. No law ever changed people on the inside. And it's the same way with God's laws. God's laws can only be obeyed when we love Him and when we love the people who were made in His image. And that's why in Matthew 22, verses 37 through 40, Jesus said to a man who was talking to him about the law, Jesus said to him, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment, and a second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these 2 commandments depend all the law and the prophets." Laws show us what we need to do. Laws show us what we shouldn't do. But laws don't change us. God's laws can only be obeyed when we love Him and when we love the people made in His image. Think about what a difference that can make in your house. That the law of God requires something of you, and you can only do it if you are changed on the inside. You know that's why Jesus came for us. He came to change us, to bring us forgiveness, to bring us life. So when we ask this question, what does the law of God require? Personal, perfect, and perpetual obedience. That we love God with all our heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love our neighbor as ourselves. What God forbids should never be done, and what God commands should always be done.